Hi, my name is Tom, and I'm a test prep expert here at study.com and a certified teacher. Do you need a little help preparing for Praxis Elementary Education Social Studies 5004, Government and Civics, Declaration of Independence, Constitution, Bill of Rights, Checks and Balances, Federalism, U.S. founding documents? If so, I have a video that I think you will find beneficial. With our help here at study.com, we will give you all the practice and resources you need to be successful in passing your Praxis exams. Okay, are you ready to get started? Let's look at some questions. Which of the following documents associated with the creation of the United States was created earliest? Is it A, Mayflower Compact, B, Declaration of Independence, C, Bill of Rights, or D, Articles of Confederation? All right, so this document was from 1620, and it was the Plymouth Colony, and it was really a precursor to our Constitution, and the correct answer here is A, the Mayflower Compact. The inherent weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation led to the creation of which government document? A, the Bill of Rights, B, the Anti-Federalist Papers, C, the Declaration of Independence, or D, the Constitution. All right, so the Articles of Confederation were plagued with some weaknesses. So a few of those were the lack of a strong central government and the ability to levy taxes. So in 1787, there was a constitutional convention, and that's where the Constitution was written. So it'd be choice D. Which of the following documents was intended to help people understand the Constitution and why the state should ratify it? Is it A, the Mayflower Compact, B, the Anti-Federalist Papers, C, the Federalist Papers, or D, the Bill of Rights? All right, so these documents were written in 1787, and they were a series of essays by John Jay, Alexander Hamilton, and James Madison. These essays were intended to help people understand, the new states understand the importance of ratifying the Constitution, and these were called the Federalist Papers. So the answer is C. Which of the following amendments in the Bill of Rights states that even though a specific right is not listed in the Constitution, they may still exist and are therefore violated? Is it A, the Eighth Amendment, B, the Ninth Amendment, C, the First Amendment, or D, the Fifth Amendment? All right, so let's eliminate some possibilities here. So the First Amendment is freedom of speech, religion, press, assembly, petition. So I'm going to eliminate that. The Eighth Amendment is no excessive bail or cruel and unusual punishment. So I'm going to eliminate that. The Fifth Amendment is the right to due process, no double jeopardy. So the correct answer here is B, the Ninth Amendment. And that was set up saying, even though it's not listed in the Constitution, we still have specific rights as citizens. So, for example, being able to travel freely between states or being able to make decisions about your own medical decisions, things like that. So even though it's not in the Constitution, you still have rights. So that's why they added the Ninth Amendment. Okay, that was a sample of some of the types of practice questions you will see on Praxis Elementary Education Social Studies 5004, Government and Civics, Declaration of Independence, Constitution, Bill of Rights, Checks and Balances, Federalism, U.S. founding documents. Need more on this topic? Just leave us a comment. For more practice, check out our Praxis Elementary Education Social Studies 5004 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our Praxis Test Prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest Praxis test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.